Hey guys, this is Nathan, and my application is CompRunner. So basic description of CompRunner real quick before I go into details. It is an application to help people run a competition effectively. It's primarily directed towards band competitions, and that's because I actually was very active in my high school band a few years back, and have since still continued to help them whenever they have a large competition. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and I feel that this could just make it a lot easier for them to do, especially whenever they have a smaller band, as it's been getting smaller the last few years. So, what exactly is CompRunner? It's an application that by using a chat client and a website, it allows easier collaboration for the people running the competition. It also allows attendees to have a more enjoyable experience through similar services as what are provided to the people actually running it. CompRunner is directed to a relatively niche type audience. It's not something that everybody's going to use, but it's something that I feel the people that it is directed towards will really appreciate it. And those people are people that either run the competition or attend the competition. So people running the competitions usually includes the band director, their staff, their students, and the parents that are often involved. You normally get a number somewhere between 50 people and a couple hundred people running these things. This is good because there's a need for that many people, but it's also a problem because it makes it very hard for them to all keep in touch. Now, it's also directed towards the audience members, and that normally is pretty much the same type of people that are running the competition, just from other areas in the state, other schools. So, why is this needed? Now, band competitions have been done for a long time now without much change done to how they work. And that's okay. They run relatively well at the moment, but they could run a lot better. There's a lot of organization that goes into them, and that has been pretty much perfected by most people that run a competition on a regular basis. Outside of that, though, there's also a huge communication aspect. And this is normally where you start getting problems of it not running smoothly. You see, I mean, you're talking about 200 people trying to keep in contact, and you normally only have about 3 to 5 walkie-talkies among them. So with this, my primary goal is to make it where they can all keep in touch and easily reach others whenever they are needed, as opposed to sending around people running all over the campus to try and find them. So for audience members, it's effective because it makes it where they'll always have the band schedules at hand and their scores, make it where they can also talk with one another and just share the experience in general with each other. So how do I want to do this? I'm setting up a website along with this app, and I'd like the desktop site to be just as effective as the actual app. So that this website will be running a chat client, a photo service, you'll have the schedules being pushed from it. So everything's basically stored in this website and gets pushed to the app for the user to use. There's also going to be, outside of the chat, the chat is pretty much a base thing where people that are running it will be able to talk to other people that are running it. People that are attending it can talk to other people that are attending it. Try and bring everybody together, but keep them separate on how they need to be as well. There's also going to be a photo stream service for people that are attending it, and this will allow them to basically chat with each other, but using pictures. So it'll be a little bit separate, but that'll be pretty awesome. The main important things, though, I would say, is the map, schedules, and actual chat. The chat is really the core of what the runners need, and the map is the core, and the schedules are what the attendees need. The map will provide them with detailed information about different areas on the campus so that they can find warm-up areas and restrooms very easily without having to ask a bunch of people. Also, they'll be able to look up any of the bands whenever they want and see an actual updated schedule. Oftentimes a band or two drops out and it kind of messes with the schedule a little bit. So this could be really useful to keep track of what is going on. It'll also save the band running it a lot of money because they won't have to print out the paper, or they won't need the paper or the ink to actual print brochures that really aren't that scalable. But that's basically how it's going to work, and I'm really excited about it. It's a concept I've been wanting to implement since I was in high school, and I finally think I have the know-how to do it. So that's pretty great. Anyways, I'm Nathan Booth. That was my app Comp Runner. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching. Bye.